Here's our conversation with Michael Saylor, the founder and executive chairman of MicroStrategy. Michael, thank you so much for joining us on Prof G Markets.
Yeah, happy to be here.
You've been everywhere recently. I mean, you're all over my news feed. I just want to give sort of the Michael Saylor story in 2024 very quickly. So you're the founder and chairman of MicroStrategy, which was originally a business intelligence firm, but over the past few years, you've shifted it into this Bitcoin treasury company. So MicroStrategy now owns nearly $40 billion worth of Bitcoin. That's roughly 2% of the total global Bitcoin supply. And it also makes MicroStrategy the largest corporate holder of Bitcoin in the world. And in the past year, as Bitcoin's price has risen, so too has MicroStrategy. So MicroStrategy stock is up 600% over the past year. It's just remarkable. So I'll start with this and we'll get into it. But what has drawn you to Bitcoin, Michael? And what was sort of the impetus for this very radical pivot at MicroStrategy towards Bitcoin?
I think in the middle of 2000, in the summer of 2000, what drew us to Bitcoin was desperation and frustration. So initially we had $500 million in cash. It was worthless. Like it was generating 0% interest. The company wasn't growing. We were under lockdowns, competing against Microsoft. So, the only thing that we had in our world that was a bright spot was we had $500 million in cash and we thought maybe it was worth something. But when Jerome Powell said it's worthless for the next 4 years, we lost that, So we had to do something. Our initial foray into Bitcoin was defensive, or it's just frustration, defense. It's either that or sell the company. So if you're not going to sell the company, you can die slowly, you can die quickly, or you can do a transformational acquisition. You can take a risk, and that was our transformational acquisition. What if you could buy a $500 million company growing 60% a year, which looks like its own digital monopoly, and you could bolt it on to a company that's growing not 0 to 5% a year, that's not a monopoly.